Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this amazing webinar where I'm so proud to introduce Slenderiix to get you the skinny on this incredible product. And mostly, I'm just proud of my picture that's sitting up there and my new skinnier self as a result of the gift of Slenderiix that I'm going to share with you this evening. But before I move forward, I want to tell you a little bit about myself because it's so relevant to what we're going to talk about this evening. You know, I have had amazing success in the last 15 years in my networking career. I've authored a couple of books. I've traveled the world and spoken to audiences in the thousands, worked on empowering people to live their best life. But I have never been able to get past the struggle with my weight. That is a battle that I have fought for as long as I can remember. And, you know, as I look back, I think about how many diets I have been on in my life. How many diets where I counted points, you know, went to meetings, weighed my food. Then I did diets where I had to actually stick myself with shots in my stomach, limit myself to 500 calories. I've had food delivered to my house numerous times, prepackaged food. I have gone and sat with weight loss counselors. I've done no-fat diets. I've done high-fat diets. I've done no sugar, low carbs. I mean, always, for as long as I can remember, that has been my journey, struggling to get the weight off. Because being overweight, I mean, it affects our health in a big way, and we know that. But it affects every other aspect of our lives as well. It has inhibited so many things in my life. And I look back at the times that I would have liked to go to the beach, but I didn't want to put on a bathing suit. And maybe I didn't go to a class reunion because I didn't want people to see me. And maybe I didn't want to see old friends. And I know this resonates with some of you there because especially for women, somehow along the way we're conditioned that our self-esteem is based on the size of our hips. And I hate that, but that's just the way it is. So this has been something that I have struggled with for so many years. I can never remember having this under control in my life. So the end of January of this year, I get a call from Deanna Latson, who's the Chief Product Officer of RX, the amazing company that I work with, and she asks me if I would like to be a beta tester for a new homeopathic weight loss product that's coming out. And of course, you know, I was all in. I was so excited. I'm like, bring it on. I'll do it. But first, she wanted me to look at, you know, what I was going to be eating. She wanted me to be committed to this journey, to make sure that I was going to be all in if she was going to invest in me as a beta tester. And so, you know, I looked at the program. I was so ready for this. It's all about timing. I was just so ready. And I said, absolutely, I want to do it. And so I started on this journey of my new self, you know, through Slenderiix, the end of January. And I started seeing results very, very quickly. I noticed that my cravings were reduced. Maybe my pants were looser. I started dropping a couple of pounds. I saw things beginning to happen very quickly, which is unusual for me because, you know, I haven't had great results, even on diets where I wasn't having, you know, a lot of calories. So I started this journey the end of January, and it has blessed me beyond belief. It has changed my life in so many ways. So the purpose of this webinar this evening for me is to share this product because I know there are so many of you out there who are struggling with your weight. I want to empower you and show you what this product can offer so that each and every one of you can reclaim your life, can live your best life, and not have everything be restricted or, you know, or be stuck or feel like you're in a box and you can't live because you don't like the size of your hips. So that's why we're here. I want to thank everybody for being here, and I am so proud of what's happened with this program. I'm so proud of me. Look at this picture. The picture on the left is how I have looked for as long as I can remember. And up until recently, those clothes were still hanging in my closet. I just got rid of them. I have taken control of my life for the first time. So I started my journey. Pretty soon, I found myself 36 pounds down. And, you know, the picture on the right was taken a few weeks ago, and I'm not done yet. But this whole Slenderiix, this whole journey has completely changed my relationship with food. I no longer look at food the same way. I want to be healthy. I know now what it feels like to be a wellness warrior, if you will, to find health. And I have freed myself from this lifelong battle. And every time I look at this picture, it's my reminder of this amazing journey. And I'm so grateful for Slenderiix. So let's talk about the obesity crisis that's going on in our world today. I know this isn't a surprise to anybody here. This is just, you know, in North America, I mean, look at the U.S. statistics. In 1970, 45% of our population was overweight or obese. By 2020, 74% are projected to be overweight or obese. This is unbelievable to me. In Canada, 24% of the population is overweight or obese. Around the world, in other countries, look at these statistics. There's an epidemic, and it's the result of lifestyle changes brought about by easy availability of food. We don't have good health care, you know, the way that we eat, the economy is affecting everybody right now. And, you know, I spent a lot of time traveling in Asia, and everywhere I went, there were McDonald's, there were Kentucky Fried Chickens, the fast food restaurants are everywhere. These are the sobering statistics. In 1980, 10% of the population around the world was overweight or obese. In 2010, 50%, and by 2020, 70% of the people are overweight or obese. And we have got to do something about this. And that's why I'm so excited to share this. You know, obesity has a severe economic and personal impact as well. I mean, think about it. We all know that our life expectancy is shorter if we are obese. It affects so many things, whether it's diabetes or cholesterol. You know, it puts us on medications that we don't need. Our earnings are affected because there are certain jobs that we cannot do because we're overweight. We don't have the stamina to deliver. There are certain jobs that we can't get because we are overweight, because of the discrimination. There are so many ways that this affects our earnings. And then, of course, there's our health care costs. I remember this well. I remember dreading when I was trying to get life insurance or health insurance when they send that nurse to the house and she wants you to step on the scale. And my weight was always, you know, so high. I was always too short for my weight. I'll just put it at that. So we definitely have a crisis that we need to deal with here. So what's the solution to this obesity epidemic? That's what we're going to talk about, and that's why I am so excited to share this with you. This is a picture of our products, Slenderiix and Xceler8. These products help to alleviate hunger. It is easy not to put a whole lot of food in your body that is not healthy or good for you if your hunger isn't there. They also help to flush fats and toxins from our bodies. They support speedy weight loss, and these products are free of hormones and stimulants. I remember, again, way back when, going on diet pills that, you know, revved me up so much it made me feel like washing my windows at 2 a.m. This is such an amazing product. I felt wonderful the entire time that I was on it. Energy was good. I felt alive and just absolutely awesome. So a little more about Slenderiix. Our product is manufactured by an FDA homeopathic over-the-counter drug facility. That is so powerful. Over the last 2 years, more than 10,000 people were involved in the testing phase of creating Slenderiix, creating this formulation. It has been tested for over 2 years with an overwhelming success rate. We have been so blessed. And, you know, I personally know so many people who are on Slenderiix right now, who have been using this in the beta test, and the results are absolutely phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So who needs Slenderiix? picture this, you know, the market is so big. Anyone looking to lose 5 pounds or more? When I saw this picture, I saw this picture here of the fat and the muscle, and it was so an eye-opener for me because, you know, that stubborn belly fat, you know, I feel like my children are in their 40s and I still haven't lost my baby weight, and, you know, right around the middle, that fat that we hang on to or in other parts of our body, and yet 5 pounds of muscle is so much smaller. Look at the pictures there. So this product helps to reduce that stubborn belly fat. And even preteens and teenagers. I'm thinking about that, and I'm looking at the children who are bullied, the kids who are overweight, because we all know that childhood obesity is prevalent here. And, you know, we're heavy, we're feeding our kids the food that make them heavy, and what a difference we're going to make in a teenager's life by introducing them to Slenderiix. I'm so passionate about this. So you'll be able to measure your results within weeks. So here's what you're going to do. I want to encourage everybody to take a before photo. You're going to get on Slenderiix. I'm assuming everybody on this call, you're going to want to get this. You want to take a photo. And you want to take a photo that really shows the true you. And for anybody who got out there, for the men who got out there and stood sideways, were out there without their shirts on, I have the utmost respect for them. And the women who wore the, you know, the little cut-off black pants and those short little workout tops with all of your fat hanging out, I have the utmost respect for you as well. But I couldn't do that. So my before photo is just my fat photo, which I've been for so many years. But you know, take a good photo because you want to be a poster child for this. You want to show people how this has worked for you. You want to measure your waist, hips, and thighs. That was the most exciting thing to me because I have lost 7.5 inches off my waist. Unbelievable to me. I started out, you know, in a 1X or an 18 and then a 16W to a 16 to a 14 to now a 12 in a very short period of time. So measure yourself so you can measure your results. Weigh yourself. Get on the scale. Monitor all of this before you start, and that's where you're going to begin. Again, I want to show you this picture. This is me in 16 weeks, 36 pounds. Rick Billings, one of my amazing partners, he lost 34 pounds, in 8 weeks. Now, I always know that men lose faster than women. I hate that, but they do. You know, and I can't tell you how fast you're going to lose or how many inches you're going to lose. What I can tell you is that this product is amazing and it works. So here's how you ensure your success, and this is probably the most important slide that's here. In order for you to be successful with this, you have got to be 100% committed, 100% committed to a healthier you. Now think about that. I looked at my life when I started this, and I decided that I was going to give this 6 months. I thought, I didn't get this big overnight. I didn't get this unhealthy overnight. This is a lifestyle change. You have got to be committed to a healthier you. 6 months is what I decided. I thought, you know what? I have spent years frustrated with my weight, not being able to go and shop and wear the clothes that I wanted to, uncomfortable with how I look. Years. 6 months is such a small amount of time. I was willing to commit that. I thought, okay, for 6 months, I'm going to do this. I am going to change the way I eat. I am going to focus on my health. You want to begin with the end in mind. Picture how you're going to look. Just see it in your mind. Know how this is going to change your life. Know how you're going to look in your new size 10 jeans or your size 4 jeans or whatever it is that you want. You've got to begin with the end in mind. You've got to be committed, and then you want to get yourself an accountability partner because it is just easier when you've got somebody to partner with. Now, you know, with texting these days, this was so much fun for me because I would get somebody started, we would weigh in, we would text back and forth, here's my weight for today. I've had so many accountability partners. That's important. It's important for you to have somebody to check in with. Some days you're going to be the one pushing them, some days they're going to be the one pushing you. So I just want to make sure that everybody's clear on just this, 100% committed. You've got to be all in. You find yourself a partner, you begin with the end in mind, and you start your journey. So you ready to get started? Here's how easy it is. You're going to take Slenderiix and Xceler8 as directed under your tongue. The drops taste great, you know, or great maybe isn't the right word, but they taste fine to me and to everybody else. Not a problem. You're going to hold them under your tongue for 10 seconds. And this way they're going to get into your bloodstream quicker. You're going to get a little packet that gives you all of the instructions, but that's it. You're going to take it before meals 3 times a day. You're going to follow 1,250 calories with our approved food list. Now, can you eat less? Yes. I ate 1,000 calories because that's what worked for my body. A lot of people do 1,250, some people do less. That would be up to you based on how much weight you want to lose and how you're feeling. You want to drink 100 ounces of pure, clean water daily. That is key to this. You've got to drink your water and then moderate exercises. That's as simple as it is. So here's our Slenderiix plate, and I just love the color of this. There's our water bottle, our amazing RX water bottle. That would be something fantastic to get your pure, clean water. You want to get 100 ounces of water. You want to have 25% of your food come from protein from our approved list, 45% from veggies, and you know, broccoli and a lot of other veggies are your friends in this for sure, 25% from fruits, and then healthy fats from our approved list is 5% of your food. This is what's going to make up your Slenderiix plate. Now, this is something I am so passionate about. This is called Pure Nourish. It is how I start every day, and I have used this since I began the whole process, the whole program with Slenderiix. Pure Nourish, wonderful peach shake. It's 100% vegetable protein, 20% of your daily fibers here. It's got added probiotics and enzymes. There's no artificial flavors or colors. It's GMO-free, soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, all of it. Fantastic tasting, a wonderful way to start your day. It's a healthy solution for your weight management. So I built this into my program because I didn't want to guess what I was supposed to be eating. I start every day with this. And some of us have the most creative ideas on things to put in this, you know, from chia seeds to fruits. And I mean, there's so many things that you can do with this. Awesome, awesome product. And I would recommend that this would be a great way for your start as well. The optimals, these are our vitamins and minerals. We all know the importance of those. Cellular health, this is the flagship product of RX for your heart, your eyes, your skin, your lungs, to balance your body out completely. And then the minerals for your bones, nerves. I mean, this is our flagship. We call them our optimals. So this is the product that I have taken from the start as well. So vitamins and minerals, and then the Pure Nourish, and of course your Slenderiix and Xceler8. Now, this is about you. How much weight do you want to lose? And I swear to you, this looks like my jeans. I laughed when I saw this photo because I have done this. I can't even tell you how many times. So you've got to ask yourself now, you know, are you tired of yo-yo dieting? And I know the older we get, the harder it is to lose weight. I used to could get it off quicker, but, you know, once you pass 50, it becomes a bigger challenge, and each year after that, it's harder. So this is a program that fits into anyone's lifestyle. That's the other thing that I was so excited about with this, because I didn't have to eat, you know, boxed food, and, you know, I could go out to eat. I travel a lot. I figured out a way to live my life while doing this. It has totally changed my relationship with food, and, you know, I have decided, and I would hope that each one of you who joins in this will decide to become healthy for life and never again look at your jeans just like this. They're going to button the next time I see you guys. So now let's talk about pricing for Slenderiix. I know you're all wondering what it costs, and I'm so excited to get to this slide. The retail for both of these bottles is $150. That's the Slenderiix and the Xceler8, and what's shown here is a 4-week supply. Now you can get up to a 30% discount on this. There's so many different ways. I'm going to have you get with the person who invited you here and let them tell you that. There's ways to buy this in bulk if you get with a bunch of people you know and you want to do it together. You want to pick 10 people, you can order 10 packs. There's all kinds of things that you can do to get it. So let the person who invited you here know that you're interested in that, and they can show you your options. All right? And then RX put together a couple of little packs for us here. I'm excited about this as well. These are the products I just shared. You know, if you want to lose up 10 to 12 pounds, or, you know, your first 10 to 12 pounds, this is where I would recommend that you start. Here is Slenderiix and Xceler8. The Optimals are fantastic, and then 2 Pure Nourish, because each one of the Pure Nourish bags lasts for 2 weeks, so that again will give you a 4-week supply. This is the optimal way to start. You pick and choose what works for you. Again, you get with the person who invited you here. And then for those who want to lose over 20 pounds, that would be me. You know, in an 8-week period, you have 2 Slenderiix, 2 Xceler8, 2 of the Optimals. Here we've got some Omega Q, your healthy fish oils in here, and also 4 bags of your Pure Nourish. And again, there's packages put together with this little discount on these. But you're gonna get with the person who invited you here and let them go over all of that with you. So with that, I'm going to take this back to you. And I really love this graphic. It made me smile when I saw it. But this is now about you and your decision to take control of your life. So for everybody listening this evening, I want you to think about the life that you're living right now and ask yourself, am I living my best life? If you're not, and your weight or your health has something to do with it, then I want you to take a serious look at this. Because you know what? You've got to be to a point that you're tired of this battle, I got to that point where I was so tired of struggling. No more excuses. The product is absolutely amazing. And, you know, health is wealth. So think about your life. Decide if this is something that you're going to do. Get with the person who invited you here. And, you know, I want each one of you to go out there and totally take your control. Don't let your weight be an issue, because this is something that we can do. This product is going to change our world. And I'm just so proud to be a part of it, and I'm proud to have brought this message to each and every one of you tonight. So with that, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Get with the person who invited you here. Get yourself on Slenderiix. What have you got to lose? Good night, everyone.